Hi there, welcome to Evermore Me, day 9, and today we're going to talk about an ingredient so awesome that it takes up 3 lines on our chalkboard. Wild blueberries.
Hello, and just to show you, we have 2 versions of wild blueberries here with us. Unfortunately, given the season, we don't have any fresh ones to show you, but we got some dried ones, and we have some frozen ones. And so a couple things about wild blueberries. Now we're going to talk specifically about wild blueberries because the other kind of blueberries, the farmed ones, the bigger ones you see, don't have necessarily the same health benefits. So anyway, the first thing we're going to talk about, and everyone here, is about the antioxidants in blueberries, and in particular in wild blueberries. They're called anthocyanins. And they have been studied. There was a particular study in 2005, the University of Illinois. It was published in the Journal of Food Science. And it focused on how anthocyanins in wild blueberries can prevent cancer from forming and stops them from proliferating, which is pretty big. And then, well...
Yeah, other studies with blueberries. Studies have shown that blueberries improve motor skills and mental functioning amongst aging animals. And the way these studies were conducted was by making elderly rats walk on balance beams, which seems a little bit cruel.
Yeah, it does. No, they all make your lips blue, so if you don't have any lipstick and you got some wild blueberries.
Yeah, I'm going to pound on these. I should save them for dessert. So yeah, they'd make these rats walk on balance beams,
wow.
And the rats that were fed anthocyanin, like wild blueberry, like concentrate, performed like rats that were several months younger.
Wow.
And rats, they age we think of our age in years. They actually age in months because they age faster than we do. They have shorter lifespans. And then, lest you think these studies are limited, we got little cheat sheets here. Lest you think these studies are limited to animals, they have done research on anthocyanins in elderly people, and they took 1,200 elderly people. We have citations for these studies, but we're not gonna bother you with those.
Wild blueberries.
If anyone wants to know more details about these studies and get links, you can always email us and we'll send you that information, info@evermorepetfood.com. But in research done amongst elderly people fed diets high in anthocyanins, they actually found that they were also less likely to develop cancer by a statistically significant amount. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then there's other health benefits. There's ellagic acid, which also has cancer-fighting properties. It blocks metabolic pathways that can lead to cancer. And then also vitamin C, it's a great source. It's a great source of manganese, and it's also great fiber, dietary fiber. So all around good. They're delicious. They're good alone. They're good when cooked. They're good in smoothies.
Doggies.
They're good for doggies. They're good for us. And so is our lunch that's about to happen, because I'm actually quite hungry today.
Yeah, somebody actually emailed us a little while ago, and she was under the impression that blueberries were poisonous for dogs. That is not true. Grapes are poisonous for dogs.
Which also have anthocyanins, the red grapes.
Yeah, but they're poisonous for dogs. So
yes,
don't give your dog grapes. Don't give your dog raisins.
Yeah, definitely.
While we're on it, don't give your dog dark chocolate or onions either. But
yeah.
That's enough of a PSA about that. Blueberries are great for your dog. You probably wouldn't want to give your dog a bushel of plain blueberries because that might lead to some intestinal issues.
Yeah.
But it would with us too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so common sense. But yeah, blueberries are a fantastic ingredient, and that's why we put them in our food.
Yeah, and as most people know, there aren't tons of blue foods out there. I'm someone who happens to be pretty into the whole spectrum of color, like the rainbow salad, because it does sort of have such a great balance of nutritional components to it. And I always get stumped at the blue part. Blueberries, borage flowers, they're blue and they're beautiful and they're edible.
What else is blue that you can eat?
Well,
blue food coloring? That doesn't have anthocyanins in it, though.
That's right up my alley. I mean, there's other berries, but then you sort of move into are they really blue or are they purple? They're kind of purple. I mean,
blueberries are kind of purple too. I mean, they're blue,
Mm-hmm.
purple. It depends. You know, when I was growing up, we used to go to Maine every summer, and
And pick them.
Oh yeah, I mean actually even upstate where I grew up, there's plenty of blueberries and the Shwangunks on the ridge, and we used to. It's okay, I'm like diving into the blueberries in my hand. Yeah, I just have very fond memories of picking blueberries and just eating them straight off the bush.
Yeah, we used to. I'm pretty positive, although it could be raspberries, but I remember picking blueberries up north in Canada. I'm from Montreal originally, and that was so fun coming back with like bushels of berries and fresh. And so we get our wild blueberries from Maine.
They're only native to North America. You know, they recently introduced them to Australia.
I did not know
but
that.
they're native here. Things you learn about blueberries.
Yeah. We tend to, in more robust eating times, i.e. when we're not just eating Evermore ingredients, we love making smoothies with them.
They're a good smoothie ingredient.
Yeah.
The other thing about blueberries is, you know, there's a big trend right now in all these like superfoods, and people are looking for all these exotic berries. Like you got your goji berries, your acai berries, but honestly, blueberries are, from a nutritional standpoint, like equivalent. I mean, they're just as good, if not better, than those other superfood berries. So you don't need to get these exotic imported berries. You can eat blueberries.
Yeah. Yeah, they're also just from a cooking standpoint, fun. I got kind of really into cooking with blueberries. First of all, they're in the granola bars that we've been eating. But I like doing blueberry bars. I love doing blueberry muffins. We had a big bag of wild blueberries, and so pretty much, and I kind of went through a little baking spree. And practically everything that came out of this kitchen for a while was just blueberries. And, you know, it's a nice way to add some nutrients to the sugar and the flour and all the other stuff that makes baked goods so yummy. That I think I kind of miss a little bit. You? Or not so much?
You know, I do. I'm trying to keep my eye on the prize and just like, focus on the Evermore. Right now, blueberries are my dessert.
It's true. They make a good one, too. Apples, too.
I honestly feel like this is a very healthy diet. I mean, there is stuff I miss. I tend to like dairy and cheese, but I've definitely... I borrowed a scale from my parents because they're going on vacation.
No, did you weigh yourself?
I did weigh myself.
Have you lost weight?
I lost like 3 pounds since we started doing this.
I haven't done that yet.
I gotta bring the scale over. But, yeah, it's... That
Cholula is so good in here.
Yeah. You know, I didn't get water.
Can
I share yours? We're okay with that? We're beyond that cooties phase?
Yeah. We're partners. Business partners, I meant.
Was that at a whole other level of tantalizing to the Evermore Me? Oh, man.
Well.
Bon appetit. Yeah, we got to finish this on camera, and then we'll. I feel like the view of what's in our bowls is being blocked by these lovely ramen cups. So lovely blueberry. This is the dried one. I wonder if I throw some more blueberries into the Evermore, if that will be bad with the Cholula.
Sweet, spicy?
Yeah, I don't know. Give me some of the frozen ones. This is a little bit of a culinary experiment here, because that's what we're all about. Is culinary experimentation. So we're gonna go for a blueberry Cholula heavy dog food. That's pretty.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll do one last bite with that.
Well, the blueberries are
Still a little frozen?
Yeah. It weirdly makes the dog food taste like dessert.
Huh.
Like, not necessarily.
Has anyone ever heard about a food with liver and heart and tasting like dessert?
Not necessarily in a good way.
No.
You're right. It's just confusing. And it's not bad either. It's just like highly confusing.
Like a liver blueberry icy. Great idea. Recipe to come.
Meatsicles.
Yeah. They're actually very yummy though.
Yeah, can you throw some more? And we're getting a little slap happy with this Evermore Me thing.
Anyway, today was the first day where we talked about one of our ingredients. It's I'd say we're proud of all of them, but this is number one. And if I take a bite of this, I will probably have a blue mouth.
I already have like blue fingers too.
No, I guess not. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with a discussion topic that we won't tell you will make you wait at the edge of your seat to see.
But it'll be awesome. All right.
Bye.
Over now.